Hello, world. Welcome to the OG Ty Podcast with your host, Tyrone Dawson. Today is Saturday. The time is 10:55 p.m. The temperature is around 65 degrees. Not too cold, not too warm. The perfect weather to go over stories here at the OG Ty Podcast. And today, we are heading to Texas with this one. We have a situation where I think that a female was chasing a dude, and she probably wanted to give everything up just to be with this man. But on today's episode, we're going to talk about a lady from out of Texas. She had a 3-year-old kid and a 13-year-old kid. She left them to care for themselves after months of deciding to move to another state. This is one heartbreaking story. 2 young kids has been living alone, seeking food and medical assistance after their mother left them home alone for months after deciding to return to her hometown. A woman by the name of Raven Yates is now wanted by the Ramon Forest Police Department. According to the Ramon Forest Police Department, Raven Yates is 31 years old and is wanted after leaving her 3-year-old son and her 12-year-old daughter home alone without access to food or medical supplies for nearly 2 months. People, can you believe this? No food, no medical supplies, no Pampers, no nothing. And she wanted her 12-year-old daughter to watch the 3-year-old boy. Guys, was she running for that ding-ding? Was she running for that ding-ding? Was it that good that she had to run away and she had to abandon her kids and she did not want nobody to know? But the story even get better. The story even get better, guys. No food in this house. Everything was empty. Chef Stephen said an investigation also reveals the refrigerator and the pantry was nearly empty. And the 3-year-old boy room smells like heavy urine. So the little boy was going in his room, using the bathroom probably in the corner. His 13-year-old sister, when she was 12 at the time, was providing him with food. And guys, let's find out how she was getting food. According to the Ramon Forest Police Department, the child has not been registered in school since moving to Texas 1 year ago and was left home alone from September the 28th to November the 14th. The 13-year-old father finally put the pieces together after his daughter began asking him to send food on a regular. The daughter lives in Texas and her father lives in California. She was calling her dad. Dad, can you send me food? Dad, can you send food? Dad. So the father was like, what's going on? Where's your mother? According to the investigation, Yates brainwashed her daughter into keeping the secret, saying if anyone found out, her father would take her and leave her 3-year-old brother alone. When asked where was her mother, the 13-year-old would say, Dad, she was working. This sounds like a familiar situation. The mother is brainwashing the daughter because the daughter is so loyal to the mother and her brother. She didn't want to get nobody in trouble. But also, she was also killing her little brother. She's only 13. Think about it, people. She's 13 years old. She can't care for herself. She can't really care for no little boy at 3 years old. But she did the best she could. And this little girl deserves a Purple Heart reward or something. Because this is just crazy. Sometimes these women have mental issues. And these guys get in these women's brains. And they get them to do whatever they want. Hopefully she wasn't on drugs. Maybe she was bad, victimized from drugs. And this is why this mother was acting like this. I don't know, but it is some mental ill people out here. Think about it, people. Mental ill really runs heavy out here. You have to be careful. So watch on your loved ones. Your loved ones that you have, and you see that they have mental issues. Think about it. Look closely and watch them, because you never know what's going through their brain. Eventually, the father filed for a report on November the 14th and flew from California to Texas to check on his daughter and her brother. After completing the investigation, Roman Forest Police Department issued a warrant out for Raven Yates for 2 counts of abandonment, endangered child without the intent to return. Yates is believed to be back in her hometown of Mobile, Alabama area, which is approximately 425 miles from the Roman Forest, Texas, where she was living with her child. Unfortunately, there's not much information about why the mother decided to leave the 2 children behind. I know what the problem was. Either she was on drugs and she was chasing her drug dealer, and it got to the point where she probably ran out of money, and the drug dealer probably kept her there, feeding her drugs, and who knows what he was doing to her. But it's real out here, people. Check on your loved ones. Just give them a call. Check. Do what you gotta do. Do a welfare check. Do what you gotta do, because it's real out here. We all in this together, and we definitely have to protect each other. This is a community. This podcast is a community. Look into situations. It's real life. It's real stuff out here, people. This is real life. So check on your loved ones and see if everything was okay. Social media did not take long to join in the case and locate the woman. A Facebook profile allegedly belonging to the woman has surfaced. The profile is listed as a public figure and an alias. Famous BG. The profile appears very active, which the last post was published on February the 9th, 2023. The account is also trolling news media, reposting stories, and responding. The woman has also had a previous run in with the cops. In 2018, Yates was arrested for slashing the face of a repo driver who was attempting to repossess her car. Okay, she done slashed the guy's face. That lets me know if you put a knife to somebody's face, you are a wacko. You are a wacko. You're slicing somebody's face, and he was just doing his job just to get the car that you wasn't paying for. The banks sent him to get that car. They're paying him a percentage to get that car. So as he doing his job, you slice this guy in the face? Wow, what's going on out here, people? What's going on out here? People are slashing people in the face. And it's getting crazy out here. In addition, Yates also has a 14-year-old daughter who was listed as a runaway before she was abandoned. Her other 2 kids, despite the immediate backlash Some people are waiting to see proof that the woman is still alive before passing judgment. So she might be dead. She might be dead and somebody is creating a fake Facebook or Instagram or whatever type of account. She might be dead. That's why the kids are left behind. So people are like, I'm not going to judge until I find out that this lady is alive. Because nobody has not recently seen her. So they don't know if she alive or not. Somebody may took advantage of her, or they might be doing what they be doing in Texas, that it's called sex trafficking. So they try to who knows, she might be in a sex trafficking range. I don't know. And they might open up some information on her just to make it seem like she in this area. Guys, you gotta be careful, especially you beautiful ladies. Y'all need to stay in packs. Stay as a team. Because, you know what I'm saying, these people see beautiful women and I don't know what's going on out here. So now it's making sense. People are not going to judge the situation till they know she's still alive. Because they don't even know she's still alive because no one's seen her. It's just an investigation and they're assuming that she has an Instagram page or Facebook page and the Facebook page is running by her. But it might not be her. Think about it, people. Think about it. So they said, as the story seems to be unbelievable, I need more updates and proof that she is still alive and really out here of state before I judge her, before something doesn't seem right here, one person stated. So it makes sense. Who knows? She might be drugged out and she probably don't even know where she's at. It could be all types of situations. People have mental health issues. They can't even remember where they at the next day. They wake up and they just lost all memories. So you never know what a person is going through. She might have been kidnapped in a sex trafficking raid, because a lot of that happens in Texas area. But people, once again here at the OG Top Podcast, we shed light on real life situations. So if you guys want to look into this for these kids, this 13-year-old child and this 3-year-old boy, and if you do hear this podcast, look into the situation. She's from Texas. They're saying she's in Mobile, Alabama at the moment, running a Facebook account. So if you guys want to do your own personal investigation, please do. If you hear this on the podcast app, I want to also share this on YouTube, and I want to share this on a couple of other streaming services. But guys, it's real out here. Always have some protection on you. A knife, a stun gun, some mace. If somebody run up on you real fast, make sure you know how to pull that out within 2 seconds and defend yourself. Women, please keep it safe. Keep some mace on you. Keep you a blade or something, because if somebody run up on me, I'm going out with a fight. Ladies and guys, thank you for listening to the OG Top Podcast, and I want to say thank you. Be safe out there, and until next time, we will be back with some real life situation, and we are out.